The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Hayden Barton is a preseason All-South Atlantic Conference pick. I'm Michael Watchang here for the Eagles Sports Network. And Hayden, before we get into this season, let's look back at the spring, an opportunity for you to get your feet wet for the first time in your collegiate career. How nice was it for you after having sitting out that very first season as a redshirt campaign to get onto the floor again?
It felt really good. Honestly, my freshman year, it was really good to just learn from Morgan and the rest of the older girls. I think that it definitely prepared me for last season, and I think having that just older girl leadership really helped me move into the role and step on the court with confidence last year.
It's super interesting how it stands for you because you're technically a junior. Yes. Because of how things have gone with that redshirt season and with COVID last year. You haven't even had a full season to play in that regard. Having that experience, though, of learning under Morgan, going through all the practices that you've gone through, how has that helped your preparation getting ready for this year?
Honestly, really good. I think that the time that I've gotten to spend just on the court, whether it was, my redshirt season or last season in the spring, I think that has prepared me for this season. Getting a lot of extra time with coaches, whether that be extra reps or watching film, definitely has just increased my knowledge of the game.
What was the number one thing that you learned about yourself as a player by playing last year during the spring?
I think just going out with confidence and just trusting my teammates. I think that we had really good chemistry last season, and several of them are coming back, which is awesome to know that I already have that chemistry with them. So just gaining more trust with these new girls will be huge, but just having that trust from the beginning will be great.
During that redshirt season, the team wins a region championship. Last year, you guys have a nice, solid spring that everybody gets a chance to learn a little bit about, but over those 2 years, a lot of seniors have graduated, and now you're one of the technically more experienced players on this roster at this point. What have you tried to do to make sure that you're ready to lead a group that has a boatload of underclassmen?
Yeah, it's definitely different this season, but I'm excited because stepping into more of a leadership role on this team, just really focusing on what I can control, whether that's talk or hustle or energy, and then just letting the skills do the rest. I think that really focusing on telling these younger girls it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay, if we're not going to be perfect every single day, but we can focus on what we can control every day, and I think that has really brought out a competitive atmosphere on our team this year.
You were an all-freshman team selection a year ago, now a preseason all-conference pick this year, so you really don't get a whole lot of time to be under the radar. Now a lot of teams will notice that you're one of the best that this conference has to offer. What does that, I don't want to say pressure, but what does that expectation put upon you entering this year?
Honestly, it's an honor, but I think that just going in with confidence and just continuing to trust my teammates, I think that it's great, and I'm excited for that, but also just knowing that, I'm out there to have a good time, and I know that my teammates will carry me through it. Getting to have that leadership role, just continuing to focus on what I can control will be, I think, the key to success this season.
Final question for you. You're about 10 days away or so here from the start of the season. What does the team need to do to be ready to head to USC Aiken for those 4 matches over 2 days?
I think just continuing to just be competitive in the gym. I think whether you're a freshman or a senior, focusing on what we can control and just having competitive, everyone goes out for everything kind of atmosphere will be key to, our success, getting more chemistry, looking at different lineups. I think that we're looking really good, and all around I feel like I can trust just about anybody on the court right now. So that will be, a key to our success this season.
Hayden, thanks so much for the time. Best of luck this year.
Thank you.
She's Hayden Barton. I'm Michael Watchang for the Eagles Sports Network.